basic set of angle equation that we suggest 1 tan 1 always in pi by 4 value, so angle that is 45, so we replace at angle that is pi by 4, so at tan pi by 4 our angle that becomes 1, and quadrant rule suggests that here minus 1 and plus I, so if we take A here, that is A always negative here 0 line, and B that is positive, so B that is here positive, so our quadrant rule that is nothing but a complex number that is in this direction, so take pi minus theta, so we replace pi minus theta that is nothing but pi by 4, so tan 1 that is pi by 4, so pi minus pi by 4 is equal to, take a LCM, so 4 pi minus pi divided by 4 is equal to 3 pi by 4. So we find out finally both the value, modulus of z and theta value, so we replace theta is equal to 3 pi by 4, so we can find out both the value. Now we move to our next set of theory, that is how to represent complex number into polar form. So our next theory, if z is equal to a plus ib, so first of all if any value that must convert into a plus ib form, then and then we apply our theory rule, that is modulus of z that is r, we take mod z is equal to r here is equal to under root of a square plus b square, and cos theta, cos value of our complex number, that is a by I, and sin theta that is nothing but b by r, and finally we can got angle theta is equal to tan inverse b by a, and now our polar form equation, that is r into cos theta plus I into sin theta is equal to, in short form, r cos theta plus I sin theta, that is nothing but r cis theta. So using this set of theory we want to must find out, if you want to convert our complex number into polar form, then we find out the two value r and theta. So using this set of theory we want to find out the first question, that is 1 minus I. So here 1 minus I, we write down our first question that we want to convert into polar form. So our first question, that is 1 minus I, and we want to convert this 1 minus I into polar form. So our polar form equation, that is r cos theta plus I sin theta, and our r value that is nothing but under root of a square plus b square, our theta, or we can say that our cos theta value that is nothing but a divided by r, and our sin theta value that is nothing but b divided by r. So we want to find out these two value, total three value r cos theta and sin theta, and then replace to our polar form equation r cos theta plus I sin theta. So first of all we want to find out the r value, so our main complex number equation, that is z is equal to 1 minus I, so we can take a and b value, so a is equal to 1 and b is equal to minus I, that is nothing but minus 1. Now we want to find out r that is under root of a square plus b square, so we replace a and b over our r value, so r is equal to under root of a square, that is 1 square plus b square, that is minus 1, so minus 1 square, so finally 1 square, that is 1 plus minus 1 square, that is again 1. 1 plus 1, that is 2, and under root as it is. So r is equal to under root 2. Now we want to find out cos theta. So cos theta equation is equal to a by r. So our a value, that is 1, r value, that is minus 1. So cos theta is equal to minus 1. So finally we can go cos theta is equal to minus 1, and our angle, at which angle, that is theta, at which angle, that is minus 1. So our angle, that is becomes minus 1. So cos theta, that is finally minus 1, but cos theta equation, that is a by r. So here we replace a by r value. Now we want to find out sin theta value. So sin theta is equal to b by r. So sin theta, that is b by r. So finally b value, that is minus 1. So replace here minus 1, and r value, that is under root 2. So just replace here under root 2 and minus 1, and just replace here under root 2. Now we want to find out the angle. So here 1 under root 2, 1 upon under root 2, and again here minus 1 upon under root 2. So in both the cases our angle, that is theta. In cos side our angle, we use our angle rule. So our angle equation, that is at which value our angle, that is 1 upon under root 2. So angle, that is 45 degree, 45, that is pi by 4. So finally we can write our theta, that is here pi by 4, and here theta, that is minus 1 upon under root 2. So minus pi by 4 theta value, but we take in this equation finally theta value, that is which, plus or minus. So just check it out, our quadrant equation. Here a, that is positive, and here b, that is negative. So our equation quadrant, that is fourth. So any angle, that is minus theta. So angle, that is pi by 4. So our final angle, that is minus pi by 4. So we replace here. So finally our polar form equation, that is r, that is under root 2 cos theta. So our angle, that is pi by 4. So cos angle, that is minus pi by 4. So cos minus pi by 4 plus I sin angle, that is minus, because this is negative angle. So minus pi by 4. So in this way we can find out our equation 1 minus zi into polar form, that is under root 2 into cos minus pi by 4 plus I sin minus pi by 4. Now we move to our next question. Our next question, that is 1 plus under root 3i. So we write down it. Second, z is equal to 1 plus under root 3i. Now our polar form equation, that is r cos theta plus into I sin theta. Now again we find out the r value, that is under root of a square plus b square. We want to find out the cos theta, that is a by r, sin theta, that is b by r. Now using this equation, z is equal to 1 plus under root 3i our A value, that is 1, and our B value, that is under root 3. So finally our R value, that is under root of A square plus B square, so under root of 1 square plus B square, that is under root 3 square, divided by, is equal to 1 square, that is 1, plus under root 3 square, that is 3. So 1 plus 3, that is total 4, and root, that is 2. So we got R is equal to 2. Now we want to find out the angle. So cos theta, that is A by R, A value, that is 1, and B value, that is 2. Now sin value, that is nothing but B by R, B value, that is under root 3, and R value, that is 2. Now we want to find out the angle. Which value? Our cos theta becomes 1 by 2, so 1 by 2 here, an angle, that is pi by 3. So we write here pi by 3, and same way at which angle our sin theta becomes under root 3 by 2. So here again answer, that is 60 degree, that is pi by 3. So angle, that is under root 3 by 2, that is pi by 3. Now we check the quadrant rule. Here both the value of z, that is 1 plus under root 3i. So just check it out. Here positive of 1, that is in this direction. Here B, that is also positive, so in this side. So our quadrant rule, that is nothing but first, so no any negative sign here. So finally our angle, that is only pi by 3. So we write down polar form equation. R2 cos angle value, that is pi by 3, plus I sin an angle, that is same pi by 3. So our answer, that is 2 into cos pi by 3 plus I sin pi by 3. Now we move to our next question, that is third one. Our next question, that is only difference from previous question, that is here minus 1. So minus 1 plus under root 3i. So we use our previous question answer here. So we just analyze our third question, that is z is equal to minus 1 plus under root 3i. So we directly write here A is equal to minus 1, B is equal to under root 3. If we analyze our question, then in previous case our R value, that is 2. So if A, that is negative, or B, that is negative, we got same value of R. So if R, that is nothing but 2, so R, that is 2. Now we want to find out the angle, that is A by R and B by R. So our angle, that is A, is equal to write down here cos theta. First of all, cos theta, that is A by R, and then write down sin theta is equal to B by R here. So A value, that is minus 1, R value, that is 2. Now next value, that is sin theta, B value, that is under root 3, and R value, that is 2. Now same way our angle, we want to find out which angle our cos theta becomes minus 1 by 2, but we can check directly here plus 1 by 2 value of cos, that is sin, that is cos pi by 3. So our angle, that is becomes pi by 3, but here negative sign, so take here minus pi by 3, and which angle, that is under root 3 by 2, then under root 3 by 2, that is pi, then pi by 3. Now we want to analyze at which angle that we want to take in polar form. Here minus pi by 3, here plus pi by 3. So just check it out. Our quadrant rule suggests that a value that is negative, so our a value that is here, and we want to take analysis of our b value. So b value that is here, b value that is plus, so b value that is here. Now our final angle, our which angle that is final, that is this direction, that is second quadrant. So our any angle that we want to convert into pi minus theta, or positive theta we assume that is pi by 3 here. So convert pi minus pi by 3, our theta that becomes pi minus pi by 3 is equal to 3 pi minus pi, that is 2 pi divided by 3. So our angle that becomes 2 pi by 3. So finally we write in our polar form equation r 2 in bracket cos theta, that is 2 pi by 3 plus I sin theta, that is 2 pi by 3. So in this way we can find out our polar form equation. Now we move to our next question, that is 1 plus I divided by 1 minus I. So our fourth one, z is equal to 1 plus I divided by 1 minus I, multiply and divide both the term by its conjugate part. 1 into 1, that is 1, 1 into I, that is I into 1, that is I, and I into I, that is I square, minus 1. Here a minus b and a plus b form, so that is 1 square minus I square, so again minus I square, that becomes plus 1. Here 1 and here 1 both are cancelled out, so that is 2i, in a 1 square plus 1, that is 2, and finally we can go 0 plus I. So just replace our equation into a plus ib form. So our z value, that is 0 plus I. Now we want to find out two value. So first of all r, that becomes mod of z is equal to